What is going on? I'm ready to go and thrash back. Holy shit. There's something I want to talk to you guys about. Are you going hard in the gym? And I know that's an objective question, but be real with yourself for the next minute. Think about it. Are you going as hard as you can every single time you're stepping foot inside the gym? I'm not here to shit on you too much because I know I can also improve in that area. Honestly, if you just look back at your lifts, if you had a camera pointed at you, every single lift, right, like I do, and you just look back on your lifts every single day, you'll be able to tell that some sets you kind of went, you could have gone for at least one more rep, even if it wasn't the most pretty rep, right? A half rep, just to squeeze out that last bit of juice. And if you can tell that you're doing that, maybe right during the set, dude, just take it a little bit to failure on the next set, right? Take it a little bit crazier, up the fucking tempo, you know? I don't know, dude. I was just thinking about that right now. I was watching a YouTube video that popped up on my suggestions, and I was like, damn, this guy, he's talking facts, you know? He's like, you know, the line between people that are really jacked and people that are just average jacked, you know, somebody that you look at and you go, holy shit, this guy looks like he's on gear or something like that. But just a guy that looks huge, right? And then there's the average lifter, which, don't get me wrong, if you're an average lifter, you're looking way better than the 90% of the population, right? But I'm talking in the know, people that are in the know. You know who's really getting after it. People that have years under their belt lifting. What separates them from the average lifter? I think it has to do a lot with the type of set you're doing inside the gym, the type of failure you're reaching, you know, just the overall intensity you're bringing in every single day into every single lift. It has to do a lot with that. I think also partly, and not negligible, your genetics, right? Because that's something you're either born with or you're not, and not much you can do about it except go on gear. And I don't think that's something you want to do. Maybe it is. Maybe you're on gear. Hey, I'm not shitting on you. I'm not shitting on it at all, you know. But it's not something I'm looking to do anytime soon or ever, honestly. But you know what they say, never say never. But honestly, I'm 2 years in lifting. I'm gonna see how far I can take this thing naturally. Because because I'm scared of doing something like that, you know, to my body and then having side effects that might hurt me. And two, because it's kind of like a badge, right? Like, yeah, you're pretty big, dude, but you're on gear. I'm natty, right? Natty. But at the end of the day, you know, anybody can do whatever they want, and no shame on you if you do it, or if you don't do it. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, right? Whatever the case may be. So I think the theme of today's lift is gonna be go actually crazy in there. Every single rep, every single set. Just do it as best as I can. And I should have a pretty sick pump to show you guys after. I forgot yesterday to do my pose down for chest. And I think you guys have been enjoying the pose downs after my lifts. And on the weekends, man, I don't have that much else to do right after my lifts. I don't have to go to class. So I should have enough time to do it. I just completely forgot yesterday. Sorry about that. But thank you for showing so much love on my video yesterday. I wanted to get that out. You know, it went crazy overnight, just crazy, and I was super excited about that. And you know, just people commenting and letting me know they're supporting me. That's just so crazy to me. That still makes me, I pinch myself. I'm like, is this real? Like, are people really showing this much love on my videos? I can't believe it still, guys. It's honestly, it's amazing. But appreciate it, honestly. I love it. I love it. But I'm gonna go crazy for you guys today again. And hopefully you enjoy this video too. What are you hitting today, huh? Since we're on the topic, what are you hitting? Are you a typical gym goer? I mean, if you're clicking on here, my guess is that you're probably in the gym five days out of the week, which, dude, that's how I started. When I first started my gym journey 2 years ago, when I started really going every single day, well, not every single day, that's what I'm getting to. When I strapped on my boots, sort of, this saying, right? Like, I made a goal, like, I'm gonna start coming to the gym consistently. No ends, if or buts. That was about 2 years ago. And I started off with 5 days a week, you know. During school, I would go in between classes. And that's how I did it for, I want to say, about a good 5 months, 6 months maybe. What's a semester, like 5 months? Yeah, so about that. And I saw, you know, good results. But keep in mind, I've always been an athletic type of guy, always into sports. As a kid, right, growing up, I used to play basketball, I used to play soccer, I used to do taekwondo. What else did I used to do? Just anything that required moving your legs, and anything that's competitive, I would try and be good at, right? I've always been a competitive type of guy. So, but I kind of let it go once I graduated from college, from high school. Yeah. Once I graduated from high school, I just stopped playing basketball. I stopped working out. So I kind of got a little, you know how you get your muscle starts going away. I start getting a little bit, in my case, I was getting skinny, but skinny fat, you know. And it wasn't a good look. And when I first started going to college, I made a promise to myself. I was like, okay, what are you gonna do? The school stuff is gonna get dealt with one way or another, but what are you gonna do? What do you like to do, Edward? I know you like to do sports, and that's been your love as a kid forever, but you're not going to school for sports. You don't have a scholarship, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna play sports just for fun? Or are you gonna go to the gym? So I had to make a choice, I had to make a decision. I'm like, you know what, as a kid, I was always hopping around sports, 1 year doing this, another year doing this. So I never really got that time under my belt to really get good at one thing, like specifically, like really, really good. Like I was really good at multiple sports, but I wasn't excellent at any given one, right? I wasn't like super crazy. So I said, you know what? I like the gym. I like going to the gym. Let me just focus on that. Don't play any sports. Just go 100%. What do you call it? Full effort, full attention to detail with the gym. And yeah, I made that promise to myself, you know. Just do it, bro. No excuses. And I promise you guys, 6 months in, I was starting to see my shoulders were getting, because that's the first thing that, at least for my body, I can tell starts to develop fast, is my shoulders. My shoulders got a little bit wider. I started to see some bicep veins. But then I was like, you know what? I started watching Sam's videos at about the 6-month mark. I was like, you know what? I should start a bulk. And I did. And I can't lie, it was a dirty bulk. And you could tell when you saw me, I was like a little bit chubby around the chin, a little soft around the chest and ab area. But you could tell my chest was starting to poke out and my arms were big. But you couldn't really see like too many striations, too many, you know, like right now how you see my arms. It was a little bit more just fluff, but it was fluff that was needed at the time for me to gain that much mass, right? Whew. So I don't have any regrets about my first bulk. You know, it's your first bulk. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's so yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But what were we even talking about? How did we even get onto that subject? Yeah, just woof. I don't know. I don't know how we got on that subject, but we're almost here to the gym. So I think that's enough for the car talk. You guys were showing love on the vlog. That's what you call it. Well, some of you guys called it a vlog. I guess it is a vlog, right? When we're coming to the gym. Car talk. Car talk, vlog. Same thing. But yeah, most of you guys are showing a lot of love and a lot of support for these vlogs, so I'll keep doing them. But maybe not too long, right? It's already 11 minutes. Sheesh. That's like half of my video. So, yeah. Ooh, don't do it, guy. I don't want to crash into you. That wouldn't be good. Oh. Anyways, I'll see you in there for my first set of pull downs. All right, not too much time for commentary today. I just want to get it done, and we don't have that much time either, so. We're on track for the theme of the day, guys. That was fucking failure, if I've ever reached failure. Let's go do some rows. I warmed up with about 220 pounds, so not exactly the whole stack, but I think the whole stack should feel manageable. If it doesn't, I'll just drop it. Like I won't even, well, I gotta see. I gotta try it out first before I start making any predictions. So let's go crazy though. I gave it everything I had, absolutely. And I tried to do it controlled, not just ugly reps, so. We'll drop the weight and we'll do the same type of set, controlling, but that was good. That really burned. Holy shit. Back to some pull downs. One more. I think just like this set, towards the end of your workout, you shouldn't be doing too much controlling, too much squeezing focus, eccentric focused sets, because you should have already done them. At this point, like I always tell you, your back is pretty much just cooked at this point, so get as much blood pumping into your back. And one way to do that effectively is by going as heavy as you can, good form, and just pumping them out. So it's effective, it works, do it. Finishing set, not much to say, but let's keep the theme of the workout going. Go fucking crazy. Let me go and find somewhere to post down real quick. All right. My situation, like I tell you, it's gonna be maybe not the best audio. I might just not talk as much because I have to take the mic off because the shirt's gotta come off, right? For the good post down, but just get a quick look at what I'm looking at and you tell me, how's it looking? Let's see. Is it poking out of the fucking shirt, guys? The lats. I think we got a long way to go still. Let's take the shirt off. What did I drop? The chain. How did the chain come off before the mic? What the hell? Maybe I keep the mic and the shirt kind of close. I know it's not gonna be the same, but that's it. Good back day, honestly. I did what I said I wanted to do, which was bring the intensity to this workout. Just every single set, just take it to absolute failure and really feel my back being worked today. And I think I achieved that. If not 100%, at least, honestly, like 99, 98%. Because what am I really using to get that number, to get that 98, that 99? Well, did I take it to failure, to absolute failure, to the point where I know I couldn't have done one more good rep? Yes. Did I rest correctly in between sets? Yes. What do I mean by that? Did I take enough time and not too much time? I feel like I achieved that. And what else goes into that? I guess prepping before actually getting in here, getting my meals, getting my sleep, things like that. But actually, when it comes to inside the gym, getting to your sets, doing your sets correctly, efficiently, with the intensity, I think I did everything I was supposed to in there. I know I did. So that's all I can ask for. But why it's gonna be closed tomorrow? I need to go and go over to the Planet Fitness right next door and ask if they're gonna be open tomorrow, and if they are, what hours, so I can come in with enough time, get my arm day. Because I'm planning I'm gonna be able to do my arm day. Maybe I need a rest day. We'll figure it out tomorrow, but I'm planning on doing my arms tomorrow as scheduled. So thank you for sticking with me through this back day. And if you haven't lifted yet, or if you're about to go and lift, or even if your lift is tomorrow, bring the intensity to the gym. Don't cheat yourself. I'll see you next time.